What if your zip code could shape your mood? It turns out where you live might influence your happiness more than you think. For years, scientists have unpacked what makes us truly content. Things like mental well-being, physical health, meaningful relationships, fulfilling work, and yes, a decent paycheck. But here's the twist. After a certain point, more money doesn't buy more joy. Even in one of the world's wealthiest nations, the U.S. barely cracks the top 25 in global happiness rankings. So what's going on? The truth is, happiness isn't evenly spread across America. Some cities just glow. In this video, we dive into a study by WalletHub that analyzed over 180 major U.S. cities through the lens of positive psychology. They looked at 29 key metrics, from depression rates and income growth to how much leisure time people actually get. The goal? To uncover the places where Americans are living their happiest lives, not just surviving, but thriving. Number 10, Huntington Beach, California. Nearly 85% of adults in Huntington Beach report having good or excellent physical health, placing the city among the top nationwide. It's also one of the most active cities, with over 80% of residents participating in regular physical activity, whether that's surfing, running along the shore, or just soaking up the sun outdoors. Mental well-being is a major strength here, too. Huntington Beach has one of the lowest rates of adults reporting frequent mental distress and maintains a relatively low depression rate compared to the national average. Strong finances also play a role in the city's overall happiness. A large percentage of households earn above $75,000, a benchmark often linked to higher life satisfaction. And socially, Huntington Beach performs well, with tight-knit communities and a lower-than-average separation and divorce rate. From physical vitality to mental peace of mind, Huntington Beach proves that happiness thrives where the ocean breeze meets a strong foundation of health, connection, and prosperity. Number 9, San Francisco, California. Known for its iconic skyline and cultural diversity, San Francisco also stands out for its high levels of life satisfaction. Over 84% of adults in the city report good or better physical health, and residents have access to world-class healthcare, parks, and fitness facilities, all of which contribute to strong well-being. The city also excels in mental health. It has one of the lowest rates of adults experiencing frequent mental distress, and depression rates here are notably below the national average. A combination of access to mental health resources and a socially connected environment plays a big role in that. Financially, San Francisco ranks near the top. A significant portion of households earn well above the $75,000 happiness benchmark. In fact, the city has one of the highest median household incomes in the country. It's also a hub for professional opportunity, with high employment in tech, healthcare, and finance. Despite the cost of living, the overall quality of life, access to nature, and cultural richness help residents find joy in their everyday lives. In San Francisco, happiness is as much about ambition and opportunity as it is about community, culture, and well-being. Number 8, Scottsdale, Arizona. More than 86% of adults in Scottsdale report being in good or excellent physical health. With year-round sunshine and easy access to hiking trails, golf courses, and wellness centers, staying active is a natural part of life here. Mental health is another area where Scottsdale shines. The city reports low levels of frequent mental distress and maintains one of the lower depression rates in the country. Residents enjoy a sense of calm that comes from both the environment and the lifestyle. Think peaceful desert mornings and wide-open skies. Financial well-being is a strong contributor to Scottsdale's happiness. A large percentage of households earn above the $75,000 threshold associated with greater life satisfaction. The city also boasts a relatively low unemployment rate and a strong local economy, especially in healthcare, tourism, and professional services. Socially, Scottsdale benefits from a vibrant arts scene, community events, and a slower, more intentional pace of life. It also has one of the lowest divorce and separation rates among large U.S. cities. Scottsdale proves that happiness can thrive in the desert when wellness, wealth, and warm weather come together. Number 7. Madison, Wisconsin. The city is an outstanding example of how health, education, and community spirit can drive well-being. Over 85% of adults in Madison report good or excellent physical health, supported by an active lifestyle and access to outdoor spaces like the city's many lakes, bike trails, and parks. It's a place where kayaking after work or biking to the farmer's market isn't just possible, it's normal. Mental health is also a strong point for Madison. The city has one of the lowest rates of adults experiencing frequent mental distress, and its depression rates are below the national average. Access to quality health care and a strong focus on public wellness contribute to that balance. Economically, Madison performs well. A large percentage of households exceed the $75,000 happiness benchmark, and the city's low unemployment rate reflects a stable job market, anchored by the University of Wisconsin, a growing tech scene, and government employment. Madison also has one of the nation's highest education levels, which is often linked to higher life satisfaction. On the social side, the city boasts a vibrant, tight-knit community with low rates of divorce and strong civic engagement. In Madison, happiness is powered by knowledge, nature, and neighborly connection, making it one of the most livable places in America. Number 6. Lincoln, Nebraska. In Lincoln, nearly 84% of adults report being in good or better physical health. The city's extensive trail system, abundant parks, and active lifestyle culture all encourage residents to stay on the move. Whether it's a bike ride along the Mopac Trail or a jog through Pioneers Park. Mental health is also a strong point for Lincoln. The city has one of the lowest percentages of adults reporting frequent mental distress, and depression rates remain well below the national average. A strong sense of community and access to mental health resources contribute to this emotional balance. Financially, Lincoln offers stability without the high cost of living. A significant portion of households earn above the $75,000 threshold tied to greater happiness, and the city maintains a low unemployment rate. The presence of major employers, including government offices, healthcare systems, and the University of Nebraska, support steady, rewarding employment. Lincoln also ranks well in social factors. The city boasts a high marriage rate and lower than average separation and divorce numbers, signaling strong social ties and family stability. In Lincoln, happiness comes from simplicity, support, and a strong sense of belonging, all set against the wide skies of the Midwest. Number 5. Overland Park, Kansas, is a quiet powerhouse when it comes to quality of life. Around 87% of adults in Overland Park report good or excellent physical health, and residents enjoy a high level of access to parks, walking trails, and community recreation centers. The city's clean, well-planned layout makes it easy to stay active and feel connected to nature. Mental health is another area where Overland Park shines. The city maintains low levels of reported depression and mental distress, with strong support systems and a safe, welcoming atmosphere contributing to a sense of emotional well-being. Financially, Overland Park is one of the strongest in the country. A majority of households earn above $75,000, the happiness benchmark, and the unemployment rate is consistently low. Residents benefit from a diverse economy that includes tech, healthcare, education, and finance. The city also boasts one of the lowest divorce and separation rates in the nation, along with high community involvement. People here value their relationships, and it shows in the social fabric of the city. In Overland Park, happiness is built on a foundation of health, prosperity, and strong community values, making it a model for Midwestern charm and modern comfort. Number 4, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, is a shining example of how small cities can pay big dividends when it comes to happiness. Roughly 85% of adults in Sioux Falls report being in good or better physical health thanks to a strong culture of outdoor activity and community wellness. With over 80 parks, miles of trails, and a focus on active living, staying healthy here is part of everyday life. The city also scores high marks in mental health. Sioux Falls has a relatively low rate of frequent mental distress and one of the lower depression rates among U.S. cities. The welcoming, tight-knit community plays a huge role in creating a sense of belonging and emotional security. When it comes to finances, Sioux Falls holds its own. Many households earn above the $75,000 benchmark associated with increased happiness, and the city enjoys a stable economy anchored in healthcare, finance, and manufacturing. Cost of living remains low, allowing residents to enjoy financial comfort without urban stress. Socially, Sioux Falls benefits from strong family ties and high marriage stability, with low divorce and separation rates. The city is also known for its volunteer spirit and high levels of civic engagement. In Sioux Falls, happiness is grounded in health, connection, and the simple joys of community living, all in a city that still feels like home. Number 3, Irvine, California. More than 88% of adults in Irvine report being in good or better physical health, making it one of the healthiest cities in the nation. Nearly 84% of residents regularly engage in physical activity, whether it's biking through safe, clean neighborhoods or hitting one of the city's many fitness centers and outdoor trails. Mental health is another major strength. Irvine has the third lowest percentage of adults reporting 14 or more mentally unhealthy days per month, and the depression rate is among the lowest nationwide. Access to high-quality health care, combined with a safe and peaceful environment, plays a big part in that. Financially, Irvine residents are thriving. Nearly 68% of households earn more than $75,000 a year, a threshold often linked to peak happiness. The city also benefits from a strong job market, especially in tech, education, and research sectors. Marriage stability is another factor in Irvine's overall life satisfaction. The city has the third lowest separation and divorce rate in the country, reflecting strong relationships and a stable social foundation. In Irvine, happiness is carefully built, with health, prosperity, and community support forming the pillars of a high-quality life. Number 2, San Jose, California. Over 86% of adults in San Jose report being in good or excellent physical health. The city offers year-round sunshine, access to parks and green spaces, and a strong culture of fitness and wellness, all of which contribute to a physically active population. San Jose also ranks well for mental health. Depression rates are low, and fewer adults report frequent mental distress compared to other major cities. A sense of safety, strong support systems, and a focus on education and personal growth help keep residents mentally balanced. What is even more gratifying is that the proportion of households in San Jose with an annual income of more than $75,000 ranks third in the United States, with more than 72%. This allows people to afford both the necessities of life and some luxuries to maintain a happy life. In addition, San Jose's job market is booming, especially in the fields of technology, research, and engineering. Opportunities for career development and financial advancement are everywhere. San Jose also scores well in terms of social stability. It has one of the lower divorce and separation rates in the U.S., and its diverse, family-friendly communities foster a sense of connection and belonging. In San Jose, happiness is driven by innovation, supported by strong communities, and elevated by the promise of possibility. Number 1, Fremont, California, tops the list as the happiest city in America, and the reasons are as solid as they are inspiring. For starters, nearly 80% of households in Fremont earn above $75,000 a year. The income level that research shows correlates strongly with increased happiness. While earning more beyond that threshold doesn't significantly boost satisfaction, reaching it seems to unlock a sense of financial ease. In Fremont, That milestone isn't rare, it's the norm. But money isn't the whole story. Fremont also reports the highest levels of life satisfaction nationwide, along with the 5th lowest depression rate and the 4th highest average life expectancy. It's a city where people don't just live longer, they live better. Emotional well-being is another key pillar. Fremont has the lowest separation and divorce rate in the entire country, at just 8.9%. And when it comes to mental health, it leads again, with the fewest adults reporting frequent mental distress. The takeaway? People in Fremont are not only healthy, but emotionally grounded and supported. And perhaps most heartening of all, Fremont ranks among the most caring cities in America. Community connection runs deep here. When neighbors look out for one another, happiness becomes contagious. In Fremont, happiness isn't a luxury, it's a lifestyle built on health, stability, and a community that truly cares.